Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Calypso Cigar Review Quickie. I am Brandon Luna, and today I'll be reviewing the Herrera Esteli Norteno. The Norteno. Look at that cool band on the Norteno. Anyway, this is a cigar that came out at this year's IPCPR 2014. It's the follow-up to the Herrera Esteli. I'm pretty darn excited about it because I was a big fan of the Herrera Esteli. I know a lot of people were divided on it, but I thought it was a very tasty cigar. This is definitely a bolder version of that. You're looking at a Mexican San Andres wrapper. The binder is from Honduras, and the filler is Nicaraguan from Esteli and Jalapa. This is a Robusto size, and I'm looking forward to getting into it. I've already cut it, and as far as the cold draw on it, very sweet, a little bit of almost like leathery boot, a little bit of chocolate. It's going to be a tasty bugger. So I'm going to get it lit up. I'll let you know what I think after the first third of the Norteño. All right, so I'm at the end of the first third of the Herrera Esteli Norteño, and as you can see, the ash is held on rather nicely. Burn line isn't 100% perfect, but I am outside, so that probably has something to do with it, and it's pretty windy out here. So as far as the cigar itself, totally different than the Herrera Esteli. So if you're a fan of the Herrera Esteli and you're expecting something along those lines, not the same at all. The Herrera Esteli definitely, I think, fit a place in Drew Estate's line at the time. It kind of filled a void for them because they were mostly known for either the infused stuff or straight up Nicaraguan with a lot of chocolate and a lot of spice in the Liga line. This is more in line with what they do with the Liga line. It's very spicy up front. I'm talking like total blast of red pepper spice right up front. It's got that chocolate flavor to it, but it's more of a subdued kind of dark chocolate. It's not like a milk chocolate or a very overly chocolate tone. It's just there, but also there's quite a bit of like a chalky earth, I guess is the only way I would. It's very dry. It's got a very dry overall feel to it. So I definitely recommend pairing it with some water so you can get all the nuances of the flavors and your mouth doesn't dry out. I don't have any water, but I'm probably going to go get some. And yeah, I mean, it's just a total 180 from the other Herrera Esteli, but in a good way. It's different. It's got a lot of flavor. I think there's also, I'm getting at the end of the first third, like a dried fruit note, like kind of more of a prune rather than like a raisin or a cherry. It's not quite sweet, maybe slightly astringent. It maybe is slightly bitter at the end of the first third. We'll see how that goes with the second third, but I'm looking forward to smoking the rest of it. I'll let you know what I think after the second third of the Herrera Esteli Norteño. All right, so I'm about to the end of the second third of the Herrera Esteli Norteño, and it's bold, baby. It's bold. I would say it starts off pretty hardcore, pretty full-bodied, and then kind of moves into a medium. That red pepper spice is still there, a little bit lacking at this point. It's kind of trailed off a little bit in favor of that chocolate note that's still there. There's still a lot of earth in it as well. That fruitiness that I was getting, that dried fruit, not so much there anymore. I'd say it's mildly complex, but not overly complex. If you're looking for a good San Andres representation, that's a good representation of what you'd expect with San Andres. I think that the binder and filler makes a little difference there because it does kind of mellow it out a little bit. It's got some flavor to it for sure. I mean, I would definitely recommend this to be a great cigar for after a steak or something, like a good heavy meal. You want a heavy cigar, that's going to be the way to go. I won't say it's really full-bodied in that it's mostly probably medium-bodied because I'm basically smoking this thing on an empty stomach, but it's got a lot of flavor to it and it's a good flavor. So yeah, I'm a fan right now. I'm going to get to the last third to let you know how it turns out. That bitterness pretty much is gone at this point. That was there. It kind of was throughout the second third. There is a little bitterness, but it does trail off, and you just get a lot of that earthy sweetness that's there. So tasty so far. I'll let you know after the last third what I think. All right, so I'm at the last third of the Herrera Esteli Norteño, and I'm getting the nickups. So yeah, I would recommend eating something before you smoke this guy. It's got a lot of boldness to it. Kind of moves towards more of the full-bodied at the end. A lot of earth, a lot of spice, a lot of chocolate, but it is a very subdued kind of dark chocolate. It's there as an underlying flavor. But for the most part, it's spice and earth. Tasty. So yeah, I'd get some more of these and hold on to them for a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see what they age like. I think it might age some of that spiciness out. So if you really like the spice, that red pepper spice, smoke them now. Um, it's tasty, yeah. I definitely would recommend it. As always, check us out at all the places you would normally find us: Spreaker, Stitcher, Podomatic, iTunes, iHeartRadio, uh, YouTube. We're all over the place. Just check us out at all those normal places. And don't forget to check out the regular show every week. We do a full episode as well as some minis and some quickies. So definitely check us out. And as always, it's been great smoking with you.